For today's tutorial, I wanted to talk about character design and how I go about constructing a character. When a project usually comes in that requires a character to be designed, I usually go through a few steps in order to complete this process. So if the director doesn't have any ideas on what the character should look like, I usually look at their story or script to identify what type of personality the character might have. The personality will greatly impact my character's overall look. So after I read through the script, I often write out the main characteristics of the character. This helps me get an idea of who the character is and what they would look like. I usually like to get into the mind of the character while I design them. It really helps me get an emotional understanding that I like to translate into my drawings. If the script has a character acting like a rebellious sassy punk, I would like to draw some designs of him or her acting in this manner so that it is easy for the client to picture the character in that role. Once I finish designing the character, I will then put it into a design sheet. This will provide numerous design elements that the client can choose from. So in this example, you can see how there are numerous kind of character designs. Some have short hair, some have long hair. This will basically enable the client to go through and kind of pick what they want in their character. So if a client's I actually really like this character, or maybe they're just I like this character's eyes and I like this character's hair. Why don't we incorporate this into another character's facial features and morph them together? And I'm pretty sure that might actually be the character that we want to go with. This is why I give them such a kind of diverse range to choose from, so they can kind of pick and choose to create their own character. So in this example, let's just say that the client liked the hair from one and the face from another, and wants some specific elements changed to make it how they kind of pictured their character. So now that I've got this information, I can mock up a picture of the character to see if the client likes this version of the character. So when designing a character, I usually just start off with the head, just draw a circle, draw a line indicating where I would like the middle of the face to be, where I want to place the nose. Then I just basically scribble the rest in: the eyes, the nose, nostrils, mouth, the lip, and then I go on to the ears once I've kind of figured out where the base kind of little markings are of the face and stuff. And then I just work onto the ears, then go to the neck, and then kind of add more detail into the eyes. Then from there, once the eyes are completely full in, I work onto the hair, possibly just work on creating more line work on the body, and that's about it. Sometimes I also like to send them an additional version of slightly different age brackets of the character, just in case they would like to see a matured version of the character or a more childish version. To finish off the process, I usually either draw a T-pose. T-poses are kind of used if you're designing a character for 3D. In the case for 2D, I usually draw a more detailed version of the character and create kind of a sheet that has all these detailed versions of the character on it, so that the 2D animators can reference the designs while animating. So if the character is looking left, right, they can look up at the character sheet and kind of use that as a basis while they're drawing. So this is the process I take when designing a character. I hope you enjoyed it, and for more tutorials, please check out the Zillowade website.